And then your access points should join the others from your network in the cloud and should appear as you get into the Meraki cloud. The Meraki cloud, you can think it as a form of Cisco Prime infrastructure in the sense that it's not only to manage the access points, but it can manage a lot of things. By the way, you can manage many networks. So here, for example, I have 4 different networks that I can manage that belong to me and that have access points and many other things. I also have some security appliances. I have switches, and of course I have wireless access points. So my IP appeared here somewhere in that list. Once it joined the other, and once of course have a license for that access point. We'll spend some time configuring the access point, but let's have a quick look about the dashboard. If you go at the beginning and you go to network wide, you can have a global view of your network clients, topology, and the configuration of your global network. Monitor clients is something you'll be using every day. It lists all the clients you may have and the traffic they are using, each of them. Again, we'll come back on that a bit more. You can also do some analytics, have a nice view of the topology. Let me check an example, get to this network and show you the topology of that network. You can see the devices and how they connect to one another. This is a switch, these are access points, this is another switch that's connected to the first one, and this is a security appliance. So topology is a very nice and easy view of your network. You can do a lot of things, packet capture, check what's going on, have a report of what activity you had in your network, but also configure in general how your network should behave, what kind of time zone you're on, what kind of traffic you want to collect, if you want to use location, and many other options. You can also create admin users for your network. Then depending on the devices you have, you may or may not have those menus. Here, I have security appliance because my network contains security appliances. I have switch because my network contains switches. If you do not have any switch, Meraki switch in your network or no security appliance, those menus will not be there. You will have the wireless menu as soon as you have access points. In all cases, you will have network-wide and you will have organization. Organization is very important because this is where you will click license info to know what licenses you have, see if your license status is okay or not, and also see the license history, which licenses you added when you did it, and what term they have. Because remember, the logic of Meraki access points, switches, and security appliances is that you buy the hardware and you also buy the management rights using the cloud, which means that each AP, each switch, or each security appliance will come with a license that you buy for a certain duration, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. And then at the end of that term, if you want to keep on using that hardware, if you're not upgrading to something new or other devices, you have to renew that license. The nice thing about this license system is that it's balanced, meaning that if I buy an access point with a 3-year license today, and if I buy next year another access point with a 3-year license, I may have one AP that's licensing is finishing 1 year before the other one. And the way the Meraki tool is going to work is that if I put these 2 access points in the same network, they are going to balance each other and their licenses will be brought to the average between the 2. So I have the same duration of my 2 access point licenses and not one that stops behaving before the other does. What happens at the end of the license validity? Well, if you do not renew it, you still have the hardware, but your access points will stop broadcasting the SSIDs and will stop taking on clients. Basically, you have the hardware, it belongs to you, but you stop using it. So licensing is very important.